The second half of the study guide for Algebra B, Test 1, Quarter 4, deals with some review topics. And the first one is verifying a point is on a line. And so all you're going to do to verify points on a line is just take your x value, which is -2, and you're going to put that in place of x in the equation. Take the y value, which is 8, and you're going to put that in place of y in the equation, and then do some simplifying. So let's rewrite what we've got. 5 halves times by -2 over 1. Now I wrote that as a fraction so you could see the cross canceling. And then -2 times by 8, and see if it equals -13. So we go ahead and do some work there. The 2's cancel out. And so what we've got left here is a -5, and then over here we've got -16. And we see if that does equal -13. Well, nope, it sure doesn't. Those two numbers need to add together, and they equal -21, not -13. So what that means is no, that point is not on that line. The next one, write an equation in slope-intercept form for the line with the slope of -2/3 that passes through the given point. So what we're going to do is we're going to use point slope, and it goes this way. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So you're just going to take your slope, this is the slope, you put that in place of m, and take your x value, put that in place of x1, and the y value in place of y1. So let's rewrite what we've got. Y minus 2 equals the slope -2/3 times by x minus -9. So we go ahead and do some work there. Minus negative makes plus positive. Distribute that -2/3 over that sum. So now what we've got is this. Y minus 2 equals -2/3 x. The 3 goes into 9 3 times. Multiply across, you've got yourself -6. So from that point we have to add the 2 to both sides. And so what we've got left is this y equals -2/3 x minus 4. That is our answer. Well, the next one asks us to do the same thing, write the equation, but now we're given a series of points. So all you're going to do is just cross off one of those, and then just use 2 of the points. And we've first got to find the slope. So the slope goes this way, y minus y1 over x minus x1. And so we start with the y values, so we'll do -2 minus 1. So we get -2 minus 1. Down below, since I started with the 2, I got to start with the -4. So -4 minus 8. And then just add the opposites. So add the opposite here, add the opposite here. So we've got -3 over -12. Well, that'll reduce down to 1/4. So there's your slope. Now you're going to go back and use this point slope formula. The y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We get to pick a point. I'll pick this one right here. And you use the slope right here, and you put it in place of the y1, x1, and m values. So y minus the y1, which is 1, equals the slope, which is 1/4, times by x minus 8. So we go ahead and distribute the 1/4 over that subtraction. So it leaves us with this y minus 1 equals 1/4 x, but it's a -2, see 4 goes into 8 2 times. And so from that point we just have one step to do, and that is to move this 1 back to the other side, so make sure you do the opposite operation. And that is to add 1. And when I do that, I have a -2 and a +1, so that will subtract to make -1. So y equals 1/4 x minus 1. Well, those are the problems you'll see on this week's test. Good luck.